What up? Waiting to see somebody pop in. Starting to wonder if it sent out notifications. There we go. Gary, what's going on? Ralph, Veno, Zach. Dead gum, y'all just pouring in. Zach, call me sometime. I want to find out who you're driving for. And if they're worth a damn. Mr. Paul, the legend of myth. You talking about me or you? Brand new truck and this armrest is loose as hell. And I know why, leaning over here to operate this damn ELD nonsense.
You are out of hours of service driving time.
I'm out of hours of service driving time. I was just in there talking with a couple old schools here at a Huddle House, and actually went in, sat down, and had dinner, and halfway decent conversation. Then another truck driver came in, started acting like a truck driver and telling them. I got up and said howdy and bye and paid my bill. Greetings from OKC. Been there. I know where that is. OKC. That's in Indiana, right? See, I'm old school. I know them things. Jim Dunn, what's up? Warwick, what's up, mate? What about Oklahoma City? Now you gonna tell me OKC ain't in Ohio? I've seen a few of them. Actually, I've drove a couple of them. I don't miss them. If you want one, you better get it while you're young and healthy. Brandon, what's going on, my brother? I hear you, story of your life. Sorry to hear about your finger. It's a shame that sucker's broke and you can't call me. When do they think it'll get out of traction? Cut back on that caffeine now. Now, how do you know you like the way they ride? You ever rode one, drove one? The biggest thing about the cab over is you're the first one to the accident. Okay. I did too, for quite a while. I still got bone fragments floating around in my shins from it too. Well, I think the law states that you're supposed to give it at least 8 hours. That's if you've only had a couple beers. If you still got alcohol in your system, no, you ain't supposed to be driving. So if you got shit-faced on Sunday and crawled into bed at midnight and you think you're getting in your truck at 6 a.m., you could be in deep trouble. I got called in for another piss test today. I've had like 3 or 4 of them in the last 3 or 4 months. I told them, I get called next month, y'all ain't gonna like me. And this time I had to do an alcohol test too. I'm starting to think they don't like me. The shifting shouldn't have been harder. Shouldn't have been harder. There ain't no difference in that transmission than any other. Well, that was all in your head, or you're still a rookie. Now, the only thing different, you might have found, it depends upon the truck, because some of them had that little bitty short gear shift on top of the doghouse. Now, if you wasn't used to it, those could be a little bit harder to get into gear until you figured out your pattern. But that shouldn't have affected you unless you'd been driving long shifts. They are rough. They'll beat you to death. What up, Ed? I don't recollect seeing you before. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, on your trip, on your way to the house. I'm usually up by 7 a.m. Central Time, and normally I'm up until 10 or 11 Central Time. Sometimes the last couple nights I went to bed early. But I don't have a rifle that would quite reach you, so I won't shoot you for calling if you woke me up. No, Scott. Hey, I'm doing a live stream, brother.
Right.
See me on the Funny Book. Bye. No, Zach, it's because you're a sissy. Well, you keep that storm over your way. I don't need it. I'm over here in Anna. That's possible, Brandon. I was telling Grandma about it, and she's like, damn, don't they have anybody else they can pass? And I said, hell, I'm fixing to start smoking or something so they'll quit testing me. I'm hoping he gets something done on it this weekend, Jim. He just got his laptop back. But you gotta remember, he's going up for his PhD. So, he's taking some pretty serious classes in there. And he's worried about 1 or 2 of them. Go figure, they're on that PhD level of stuff. Timothy, what are you doing, man? You called me again? You lucky rascal. Look at me. Glory. See there? Get a picture frame, brother. Big Bear, howdy. Mina, howdy. Don't recall seeing you before either, if I said that right. You'll never take over my reign as a chick magnet. Yankees don't qualify. How much weight have you dropped, though? Last I heard, you're doing pretty good. Hurricane, howdy. Looks like we got a few new faces in tonight. Welcome, everybody. No, I'm drinking water mostly now, whether I like it or not. I have cut out my energy drinks, and I'm dedicated enough to it. There's an energy drink over there in the floor, and there's a large Mountain Dew over there in the floor. And they've been there for a couple weeks now. I'm pretty serious about this new deal I'm doing. That being said, I fell off the wagon and went into Huddle House tonight. I had a baked potato, which is on my diet. And yes, I ate the skin too. Green beans and a overcooked chopped hamburger. They called it chopped steak, but you know. And it was overcooked, which normally I would have raised a fuss about, but at least I know they cooked all the grease out of it. It wasn't my favorite meal. It wasn't what I'd built up in my head. I was going to reward myself for doing so good. That'd teach me. Me and Grandma's already plotting and planning, trying to figure out what we can do this weekend. The actual meal preps for this diet to bring out is being a little bit of a hassle. It's a new learning curve. I'm actually doing good on the water, Brandon. Well, Zach, if you don't go to bed, give me a holler. Holler at tomorrow morning. I got 3 drops around the Dallas-Fort Worth, and after that, it'll be hit and miss. I got like 6 drops to get off on the way home tomorrow. So, and I got, after those 3 over there, I've got an hour to 2 hours between the other 3 before I get home. Call me tomorrow. I want to question you. And be ready to tell me the truth, man. So I think you got my number, don't you? You've lost 52 pounds, and that's been, what, about 2 months? You're doing good. About a pound a day is good. What's going on, Michael? Well, actually, I was telling Grandma aches and pains that I had been having, which is mostly with my feet. I'm not having them nothing like I was. I'm not having the swelling like I was. So there's definitely some improvements. So I'm going to keep trying it. I hear you, Timothy. Well, I'm trying, Brandon. I kind of... Well, and see, now on this diet plan, on this stuff I was watching, they tell you no meats at all. And they're trying to turn you into a vegan. Last damn thing this old hand is a vegan. And I can tell you now, there's no way in hell I would get Grandma on board with a vegan diet. That woman thinks a snack should have meat involved. All right, Zach, I see you, brother. They are hard to avoid. Sugars and caffeine. I'm noticing the last few nights a difference in my sleeping. So I've been going to bed a little bit earlier, getting tired a little bit earlier, and I think that's from cutting the caffeine out. Although, technically, neither one of them was supposed to have caffeine. But it's kind of like your sugar. Your sugar has 52 names to it, and only 2 of them does the government tell them they have to list. These other 50 names they came up with, they don't have to list if it's below a certain amount. Yeah, go figure that one out. You burnt yourself. What up, Only? Well, Hurricane, send that to me in a message. It'll get lost on here and I'll never see it again. Hopefully you know how to send me stuff in a message. Send me that in a message. If it's an OTC, then I'll definitely check it out. Warwick, I'm proud of you, my brother. I'm sorry you have to watch me. Turn the damn thing around. You ain't got to watch me. You can listen. Well, and seeing that's the thing, Brandon. With this diet plan, you can have, most of the diets tell you cut out all carbs, fruits, taters, all that. And that's not quite true. You can have your fruits, just don't overdo it. Have one for a dessert type thing or something like that for a snack. One fruit, that is. Your taters, get the smaller taters. It has less white and more skin, and eat the skin. That's what's got any of the vitamins and good stuff for you. And I've cut out a majority of the bread, starches, and different stuff. They also tell you can eat rice. The thing is that some of them take longer to digest because you're taking them in with other minerals and vitamins and all this good stuff, proteins and all that. So it takes them a while to break down. If you get processed carbs, such as your breads, mashed taters, the spaghettis and noodles, and all that kind of stuff, that goes into your blood system quick, fast, and in a hurry. That's the ones that you really want to avoid. Ooh, damn it, boy. I hate to hear about that burning stuff. One time I took training to be a welder, and it didn't take me long to figure out I didn't want to do that for a living. That was back in the early 70s, before my Marine Corps day. It was called Job Corps. I went to Job Corps to learn welding. I learned real quick. Now, right, and we do a few of the salads. I'm not ready to reveal the diet name yet. We'll get to that down the road if it works and all that. And Right now, I don't want to sponsor them, I don't want to endorse them, and I don't want to trash them. Right now, and I'm doing it my way. I'm not doing it their way. You know, Papa Joe, got to always do it his way. So I'm taking a lot of learning. I learned a lot from them, and I'm taking a lot of their learning, but I ain't doing it quite their way. Close, damn close, but not 100%. See, now I don't do repairs on, I don't play mechanic at all, Zach. That ain't me. I'll drive it. I don't do repairs. You do good to get me to replace a mud flap or a light. Now, back in the day, we all used to do it. Whatever we could. Anymore, the pay ain't went up none. These fancy ass trucks, the money the owners are making, it's your truck, you pay to fix it. No, I can't help it. It's that bad attitude. You know, that's like back in the days when we had lumpers, or you had to lump it your own. They'd pay a lumper $200 to lump this load, and they wanted to pay you $25 or $50. I'm like, really? What's wrong with this picture? So I started carrying me a lumper in the passenger seat with me. And who knows the name they would have today. Well, they wouldn't like me over there then, would they? Sitting here watching this intersection all under repair, construction. I went ahead and stopped early. I could have made some parking at my first customer, but I just didn't want to go there and park up for 12 plus hours. So now I got these big old steel beams here beside me. Look like they're going somewhere to get galvanized. I guess there's some kind of light poles or maybe highline poles. I ain't sure. Sitting there just watching the traffic. There, now y'all can watch it too. The variety pack, huh? Yeah, back in the bad old days. This is Anna, Texas. It's about 50 miles, I guess, northeast of Dallas. We go through here a lot. No, not okay. Oklahoma's on back behind me.
Turn right and then take the entrance to the left in 700 feet.
That entrance is closed. I'll have to go farther down, thank you. Yay, Swift. They all want to come over to this exit to enter. You watch Swift come in here. No, he didn't. And to tell you the truth, I did too. But I seen parking right here where I was at. So I came in here and whooped around and backed her in and paid for my parking. Jeremy, what's going on? You can't see me now either, so it's still even longer. I got the camera reversed. Plano's over there on 35. I'm on 75. I hear you. I only been doing 1 or 2 live streams a week anymore. Well, and I'm working usually too late. Then it's a matter of if I'm up to it or not. I find myself being a little grumpy here of late. I don't want to come on when I'm in a bad spirit. Y'all wouldn't like me. Well, good luck to you, Jeremy. Now, you gonna do your written or you doing your driving? Well, cool, Zach. I'll definitely talk at you. And if you don't capture me the first time, it means I'm messing around Dallas, Fort Worth. A lot of times over there, I ignore the phone. Oh, you're going to do both? You're written and driven in the same day? Well, now, you supposed did your written so you'd have your permit to go out to learn how to drive. You kind of forgot a step there, didn't you? Yeah, I'll be getting up about then. Make it closer to that 7. If you call too early and you wake me up, I'm going to tell you, leave me the hell alone. Call back in a half hour. Get all my act together, get ready to roll. Big Tiny, what's up? Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. This Sunday, I hope to have a good word for you. While you drink coffee. Kind of depends on what time I go to bed. I was up at 5 this morning. I was rolling just a few minutes after 5. I don't plan on getting up that early. I do need to be rolling out of here probably 7 or a little bit before. So, and I hate setting an alarm. So I need to see about getting up around 6-ish. Jeremy, what I want your number for? Something I need to talk to you about? Or something you need to talk to me about? All right, Warwick, take it easy, brother. I'm sorry, take it easy, mate. Good on you for the smoking deal. See, I'm learning Australian talking to him. I ain't quite sure what that good mate deal is, but you know. Ricky, what's up with you? I have a CB, but it ain't on a whole hell of a lot anymore. Well, hand, nothing personal, but I don't think you'd keep up with me. Too many years out here, and it ain't always the speed of the truck. Okay. Well, good on you, mate. Keep it up. Quit watching people like me smoking, and it'll help. It's going to be my next battle. Right now, this weight and diabetes nonsense is my priority. All right, Jeremy, take it easy, man. I think I hurt his feelings. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings, man. You better behave. They always come around somewhere. You can't trust them. Oh, this one won't, but I've drove them that would have. Oh, I hear the hauling hay. Hoorah, it's Aussie for see ya. All right. Well, appreciate that. I'll try to remember that. Well, hoorah. It's almost like what we said in the Marine Corps. Hoorah. Hoorah. Oh my. Another fun day at Camp Weed. That little expensive dinner I ate in there sure was not very filling. And now we got some folks backing in over here beside the paid parking, trying to get them a free parking spot. And I don't care, just making an observation. If they get by with it, good on them. Back in Georgia, when I was hauling chicken, we was permitted to 100,000. But buddy boy, let me tell you now, 100,000 is heavy. Oh, William, I ain't got a clue. I've been doing them a while. I hear you, Kevin. No, what's up with you? 115 today. Well, yesterday it hit 117 where I was parked up in Dallas. And that was before the sun went down. Kelly, my brother, come over here, Nana. If you're running 85,000, you need to go slow anyway. That stuff will bite you in the butt. Oh, look, there's a Walmart across the way. I don't know if y'all can see the sign over there or not. Yeah, Brandon, you've heard some of my stories. $100 bushel on, and you got to make the way. Well, you gotta be careful out there in Phoenix. I had some people talking to me, wanting me to come out there and be an instructor in their school there in Phoenix. Oh, it was 3 years ago or so. Old boy was telling me they had the shoes that would melt off your feet if you weren't careful. So you had to wear special shoes if you was on that asphalt. Well, I tell people there, Zach, that you got your 370s. 70 degrees, 70 miles an hour, and 70,000 pounds. You need to start watching for blowouts. So it's a hell of a lot hotter than 70. You're weighing more than 70. You need to be careful. That's right, Kelly. You tell them. Your tongue got sunburned from talking? I think you need to shut the hell up. Damn it. Was reading on one of the trucker pages earlier. Damn, Panther. Boy, he just about got that car. And the car was parked. But they got going on about clutch brakes, and then some fool had to start in on the steering wheel holder. That grinds my gears, them steering wheel holder comments. I got news for you. We're all steering wheel holders. They don't put levers in here to steer these damn things down the road. You know, really? Steering wheel holder. If you ain't a steering wheel holder, how the hell do you guide your truck down the road? Maybe they got paddles and they stick a paddle out each window. But that's just my personal beef. What's going on, Big Kev? Oh, that's always good there, Michael. I think I would pull in just to make it difficult. Watch them come running out having a heart attack. Uh-oh. Don't see a dock? That means they're going to live load you from the ground. It might take you a minute to get loaded. Any idea what you're picking up? Hopefully it ain't going to be a floor load. I've been on some of them that'd take 4+ hours. But then again, I've been on those that got a dock with a forklift and it takes them 4+ hours. Cleaning equipment. What up, William? You been watching a while? Well, I'm glad you found your voice. Welcome to the live stream. Oh yeah, let's just have an accident. Y'all watching this flatbed? Let me try to move this around a little bit for you. He made it around and the gray one kept pulling up. Flatbed's trying to turn around and go out the car parking over there. I don't know why. Truck stops can be entertaining. Oh, okay. This sign says 75 south only. Evidently he wanted to go north. And he didn't do a U-turn off the fuel island like you're supposed to. So he went out the car lot. Okay then. Yeah, I've seen that 4 hours for 4 pallets myself. And this stuff we do over here, it'll get you spoiled. But usually you're in and out of our customers pretty damn quick. And if it's 4 pallets, it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. Yeah, sound like it, Michael. The name like that. And they're probably going to have them boxed probably 4 to 6 on a pallet. And they're going to want to fill her up. If you're lucky, that's how it'll be. If you're not lucky, they're going to floor load you. Well, mine's showing 15 thumbs up, Zach. Must be plastic washers like that one I got. Well, they don't sound like it's a big industrial cast iron type that you pull around. And dude, I'm telling you, it's showing 15 thumbs up on my end. Showing 17 people and 15 thumbs up. It says, I'm going to be a reefer driver. Any advice, Papa Joe? Sure is. Stay the hell out of reefers. Reefers is not good. Howdy, Bobby. $20 pallets. Well, that's pretty straight load, ain't it? And with 26,000, shit. Let them load them side by side all the way back. Slide that bad boy as far forward as you can and roll with it. Well, no, you've heard me talk about reefers enough. You've heard others talk about it. You've read the comments. If you're doing reefers, be ready to set around a lot on both ends. I've done all kinds of trucking, and reefer units, that's where I have set the most, is with reefers. Matter of fact, sitting around waiting on loads, the most was reefers. And the hell of it is, it don't pay no more than anything else. There you go, no sugar added. You should have knew better than to ask me. No. There you go. Brandon's telling you 18 years of it, and it sucks. Well, a lot of times if you got a good loader, he will figure out pretty damn quick what your trailer would take if you're going to the same pit all the time. My bones tell me I'm live. Well, good to know I'm live. Maybe I should go watch me. Yeah, that's a fact, Kelly. Sitting through California, I could tell horror stories. And nowadays it seems like there's more reefers than ever. But we had a lot of good companionship back in them days too. A lot of it was at the phone booth, right? Yep, done took the meds. Zach, did you see that deal that Trump signed yesterday? That executive order? That's pretty cool. Yep. Well, there was several of us that ran from the northwest to the east coast. That was when I was with Buell. And yeah, we would run together. We had our little cliques. We'd be cooking all day long going down the road. That old boy y'all see get on here, Big Daddy, he had him one of those little George Foremans when they first came out. Man, I tell you what, when we stopped up, he would break it out and he would start cooking steaks or whatever our meat was, and the rest of us had got everything else. Yeah, good days. Damn there, Ryder, or whoever you are, just pull right through that intersection and stop. Y'all seen him back up? You can see the red light on his trailer. I don't know what in the world he was thinking. Maybe he wasn't. Basically, for any disabled veterans, he told the VA, forgive their notes. Any school loans, forgive them. He said, I don't care how you make it happen, make it happen. He said, with the one we have now, not very many veterans are applying for forgiveness because they don't know about it, don't know how. He said, I don't want them to have to apply. I want you to figure it out, and I want you to forgive all the notes for disabled veterans. Oh, I did too, Kelly, back when I first started. And it's amazing you could get it down to a science where you knew how long it needed to stay out there too. I preferred cooking on the head myself. I lost a little bit of stuff on the manifold. Well, I asked Little Joe about it. He was the one that was telling me, and I said, "Well, you're disabled," and he is. Uh, but from his understanding, you have to have your disability for like 10 years. So, and he's had his for like 7. Or he's been diagnosed with it for like 7. Make sure you find out what the definition of disabled is. Yes, sir. What are you sending me, Curtis? Well, that's what Little Joe's going to find out is their definition. Well, but you could. If somebody don't come in and knock it down, you could. Now, my understanding is that if you lost any kind of like a limb, arm, or leg, or anything like that, you're good to go. If it's something else, then you have to have been diagnosed with it and had the injury for like 10 years. So, but like I said, do your own homework. You find out what their definition is. And he just made the executive order yesterday and told them to figure it out. So don't nobody know yet. All they can do is go by the old orders on the stuff. So until they've had a chance to work it out and figure out exactly what's what, don't take nobody's word on it. Well, howdy, Mike. Welcome to the live stream, and I'm glad you're liking the Word on Sunday. I almost quit doing it. But there sure ain't very many comes in Sunday morning, and it gets very discouraging. So I almost quit doing Sunday morning. I skipped one Sunday and went back last Sunday. So just one of them things. That's me doing it for me instead of doing it for the Lord. And I have to remind myself once in a while why I'm doing it. So well, y'all tired of watching them lights over there? I can call it a day and let everybody go to bed. Going back to trucking at 60. Hell, I'm fixing to be 60 and I'm patiently waiting to get out of it. Yeah, it did. Alright, Michael, you have a good evening, man. Good luck on that in the morning. Well, 9 o'clock. Well, that girl is a redhead. She just walked in front of the truck. You can't see her and her husband. Or significant other, I presume. And she was a natural redhead. She didn't have to dye that shit. I hear you, Michael. Now, is Kilgore your last name, or do you live in Kilgore? Because I'll be in Kilgore tomorrow. Not for long, but I'll be there. Hello. Damn. Oh! Somebody turned the lights on. Scary stuff there, wasn't it? See, it ain't quite as dark in person. I can still see out there pretty good. Live in Fort Worth. I'll be there tomorrow too. Let's see, I think I'm hitting Dallas first. Nope, I'm hitting Fort Worth first. Got one pallet to drop off there. Then I head to Dallas. So I'll be over there about 8 o'clock in the morning, more or less. Well, good, Big Bear. You need to be scared. He's scared, folks. He's scared. Me, I ain't scared. Him, he's scared, but I ain't scared. Because I knew it was coming. Look at the chicken lights on them rascals. LNR Carrier. The truck ain't lit up so much, but their trailers are. Here comes another one through the light. Alright, Zach. I ain't gonna be up too late, man. I gotta get up in the morning. I ain't a young pup like you. And besides, I didn't get to be the chick magnet by missing my beauty sleep. I left that on there so you don't. They look white in my thing here, but they're actually yellow. And that ain't nothing compared to the chicken lights we used to have. Jose! What part of the world do we find you in today? Well, some of them. Cattle trucks lost a lot when you start seeing Volvos and Freightliners hauling them bull wagons. Back in the day, the only thing you seen the most was Peterbilts and Kenworths, W9s. And once in a while you'd see a Star Car or a Mormon or something like that. Nowadays it's whatever cheap ass truck they can get to haul them. That old boy offered me the 50 cents a mile to haul bulls for him. Which that was damn good money at the time. Then as we discussed it more, he wanted me to run them out of Georgia up to Kansas, then come back for free. I said, why hell, that's 25 cents a mile. I ain't doing that. And he was a neighbor here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I've seen my share of them. And actually, the bull racks didn't have nothing on the chicken back in the day. Some of us had some chicken trucks that were lit up. Well, that's a good thing, seeing your parents. Let's see if he's gonna come on around. No, he ain't. And he's backing in. He just off to my left there. Y'all can't see him. LNR. They must, well, really don't look much like a car hauler. Kind of got the feeling he is. Oh. Hi, baby. What you doing? Alright. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. No, you're not on speaker. You gonna be up a while? Alright, I'm gonna be getting off here in a few anyway. Love you too. Bye. Guess y'all know who that was. Oh, me, oh my. Oh no, that was construction workers. Alright folks, we've been on here over an hour tonight. I appreciate y'all coming in and joining me. Yeah, yep, I know he did. But we'll leave that alone. That ain't for airing out here on this channel. But I'm going through a lot of changes. But folks, I appreciate y'all coming in. That was cool of you. You remember, the good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening. Zach, call me tomorrow, man. Bye.